Okay, hello. We're back.
Hey.
Cover. Oh yeah, dude. Don't pay attention to the damn
Yes, what?
indicator. Indicator broken.
I believe we have something
Yeah,
important
this
to
guy.
discuss.
See, it's telling me to go the other way.
There you are.
Hit the glitch.
Commander Kibwe Kande, UC Sistef. Glad to have you aboard. I was beginning to think you were having second thoughts about Commander Tuala's offer. Excellent. Then let's get right to it, shall we? This is the operations center of the UC Vigilance. SysDef's nerve center, dedicated to the destruction of the Crimson Fleet. Which is precisely why we're taking a more clandestine approach. We need eyes and ears inside the Crimson Fleet. Someone who can feed us information, evidence, and expose their weaknesses. The catch is that you can't just knock on their front door and ask for an application. Getting inside is going to take some finesse. Good. I have just the right place for you to start. Our intelligence has managed to find a possible opening into the Crimson Fleet through Saoirse Bowden, one of their contacts. She works for the Trade Authority in Sidonia, so you'll be using a container of Aurora we've loaded on your ship to get her attention. You'd better hope so. Saoirse won't be easy to dupe. Once you bluff your way into the Crimson Fleet, then the operation proceeds to evidence gathering. That's where my second-in-command, Lieutenant Gillian Toft, comes into the picture. She'll explain everything you need to know. We move quick around here. Better get used to it. Remember, this entire operation rests on your ability to infiltrate the Crimson Fleet and bring us the evidence we need to take them down. I wouldn't expect any less. Look, before you begin, I want to make something perfectly clear. As an undercover operative for UC SysDef, you'll be expected to follow our code of conduct and ethics. Allow yourself to stray too far off the path, and you stand a good chance of spiraling out of control.
Okay.
That's what I wanted to hear. Anyway, it's time to hand you over to Lieutenant Toft. She'll brief you about the details of the evidence-gathering portion of the operation. Now, get out of here, and good luck. That's easy to answer. You don't. We'll be monitoring your activities from the Vigilance and attempting to keep it within your vicinity. When you feel you've gathered enough evidence, and at the completion of your assignments, head back here for a debrief. Beyond that, you're completely on your own. As you were.
So it's the Saints Row games, you know, the first two, those do really well. Even though we had a situation with the first game. And Marvel Midnight Suns, which the problem with that is the lifespan of that game is over, and so there's not gonna be any more content.
Always a satisfying moment to return to your ship.
I have like 100% orders for me. So I kind of don't have a need or a desire at the moment to go back to it, which is like kind of a shame because like the game was fun. It's just like it turns off people. You have the best graphics, good gameplay, but once you tell people it's a card game, it's gonna turn away the general public. Like And hopefully they make another one, but the first game flopped, so like the game, well, I shouldn't say it flopped. It didn't sell as much as they expected. I think they like it didn't get the numbers they wanted. It did pretty well in my opinion, but I don't, I'm not on the board of director, you know. Like, I would love it. I would love it if they made a sequel. They're making like on Disney Plus. They're making oh, was there something else I put in there? Oh shit. What can you do? You know.
Captain, greetings.
How did I know that? Cause the fucking thing's bugged. I don't get proper notifications. Like,
Excuse me.
and it's kind of distracting because
Yes?
Howdy.
wait, where is he? Oh, he's actually the thing was just
Hello.
behind it. Okay, my fault. Well, yeah, because on my other one, I get exact notifications of where I need to go. You know, outside of those quests where you don't get them, but those are like, those quests are far between each other.
Anything I can help with?
I don't know what it wants me to look at. It's always telling me to check the damn inventory. I have a legendary. What is that? That's stronger than my fucking normal one. Stronger against robots. That one's stronger against armor. Oh, they want me to take the fucking Barrett shit?
You know the drill, Vasco. Protocol Indigo means no deviations, no distractions, no dalliances, in short, no fun. Unless, as strictly defined by Sarah, said deviations, distractions, and dalliances are completely necessary in getting this fine vessel, the Discovery-class Starship Frontier, back home in one piece. I guess I'm still technically borrowing it from Constellation, even if I have no intention of actually giving it back.
Oh, okay, I already do. Okay, I switched it up. Okay. So I'm actually farther in this playthrough, not than my other one. I just don't get, like, you know, I only really get Fridays and Sundays off, you know what I mean? It's not really... no way, it's not in there. No, no, no. It is. Why is it telling me to leave then? Alright, show on the map. On quest. Alright. It actually is in there. I clicked the wrong quest. Okay. We need Bethesda and their fucking... Like, to be fair, that time it's my fault. But it's like... They gotta come out with a patch already, Bethesda. What are you doing? Spend already 10 minutes going back and forth, because I think... Oh, that's...
Hello.
Why did that run? Torres, who are you?
Ikande's on level 2. Try not to touch anything until he actually clears you.
Oh, I touched that. Ooh, what are you gonna do?
Yes, what? Yes?
Go on.
Torres?
I wouldn't. You can always come back and chat later. Nobody
Hello.
here's going in.
Problem is, he probably already told me where he was. I just reading fucking chat. No, I'm not blaming you, Brooklyn.
Excuse me.
Fault. It's more of my issue. But like games like this, you're never gonna get like all the information on first. You're always gonna be something that doesn't
Hello.
sink in. Like you can miss the fact that
Yes. What?
Yes?
that
Howdy.
Vladimir, the guy you see on the eye, is a
I'm a bit busy at the moment, but we'll talk later, okay?
Vladimir was a Crimson Raider. I was gonna say Crimson Raider.
Excuse me.
All right, we don't have a lot of time, so I need you to listen up.
There you are.
While you're working undercover, it's imperative that you gather as much evidence as possible. If you find any records that look suspicious or incriminating, you bring it to me. Is that understood?
Yep.
Well, you better. Commander Akande's entire operation is resting on your shoulders. I want data slates, computer downloads, handwritten notes. Hell, I'll take anything if it'll get those bastards thrown into the brig. For the sake of the settled systems, I hope you're right. That
you know,
minor
you guys should
skirmish
have a
you had
bunch
with
of-
them on Vectera was nothing compared to the death and destruction those pirates leave behind. If you've seen what I've seen,
I believe it.
you'd understand why I'm pushing you so hard. That's all we're asking. Oh, before you go, there's one more thing. Commander Akande has authorized a credit disbursement for each piece of evidence that you return, as compensation for your efforts. Yes. Commander Akande mentioned that when he proposed the idea. Lucky you. All right. We've loaded a container of Aurora into your ship's cargo hold. We're also providing you with a sample you can use to tease the goods. We've cleared your ship for launch. Proceed to Sidonia. Make contact with Saoirse Bowden. And with any luck, she'll point you to the Crimson Fleet. That should do it. You're dismissed.
Well, hopefully I can find it.
Let me know if you need anything else.
Well, who hasn't had a run-in with the
Hey,
Crimson
hello.
fucking Fleet at this point, dude? They're notorious. Whatever, they want to do it by the books. Books and shit. Yeah, I opened up chat on my fucking phone. I had it on my laptop. My laptop went to fucking dumb want to turn off every time I don't tap it every couple seconds.
Any adventure you
do
can
that.
fly away from. Is that how the saying goes?
I got a bunch of free time today. I finished work. Got off pretty late, but finished work. My girlfriend went to sleep super late, so I'll have shit to do till later on tonight.
This is United Colony Space. Maintain current course while we scan for contraband. And we're done. Welcome to Mars.
Oh shit, the fucking air.
If you are free soon, could we talk? Did you need something? I wanted to thank you for giving me the chance to work with you. I know we met under unusual circumstances. You seem to be acclimating well to Constellation. Are you enjoying working with them?
I don't know like I've done anything. Oh, it's not like I've done anything like this.
I think none of us were expecting what we have found. Well, perhaps Matteo. You have certainly become a vital part of the organization. That is a credit to your abilities. If I may, from what you have seen, do you think I fit in well with the rest of Constellation? I cannot tell if that is a compliment or an attempt to avoid the question. I will assume the former. I have a very different background from the rest of Constellation. I carry myself differently. I worry that some of the others are unable to see past this. I have not shared much, but everyone knows I worked with smugglers for years. I am no stranger to violence and death. Why should I be? It was necessary for survival. I would not be here otherwise. For those that have not lived it, it can be difficult to imagine or accept. Others here have seen conflict, but for more noble causes. Vladimir is the only one here who can begin to understand. He was the one who pressed the group to include me. I lack his charm. He puts others at ease. I fear my presence does the opposite. That is kind of you. You also have a lot going. I find expressing affection difficult, but truly. Thank you. I know this seems trivial, perhaps childish. I have just always relied only on myself. I've never been surrounded by people like this. By a group I wish to be a part of. Does that make sense? Yes, perhaps I should. They have taken me in, after all. Discussing these things is challenging for me. I hope now you can better understand why I wanted to keep the circumstances of our meeting quiet. I wanted to thank you for not saying anything to Vladimir. I know that you said you wouldn't, but it is still a relief. I would like my contributions to Constellation to amount to more than violence. Indeed it was. And now I hope you can see why.
Score, she likes
Thank
that.
you for talking this over with me. It is good to know that at least one member of Constellation understands me.
I'm trying to understand you a lot better, Score.
Talk to me if you reckon you can track it as a bounty.
Hey, it's my personal savior. Thanks again for the assist.
Hi.
Can't say I'm a fan of excitement. So long.
This life ain't easy.
Paul, haven't seen you in a while. Goodbye. Hi there, friend.
Don't worry, Lynn. I will get you a... What the fuck are you?
Hello, traveler. Will you join me for a while?
Oh.
You strike me as someone with an interesting story. Call it scholar's intuition. Meeting a kindly stranger is always a blessing. What brings you to Sidonia?
Isn't that one of the skills?
Oh, you're a captain. I'm a traveler myself.
I think that's one of the
I've spent years
skills
in the
that the
space lanes conducting research for a book I intend to write. I envy you the company of others on your voyages through the Starfield. I hope the blackest sea has been kind to you and your crew. Would you? I've never worked on a crew before, but the idea does appeal to me. The older I get, the lonelier the void seems. Are you willing to pay? I'll work to make it up to you. Some other time, then.
Wait, do I have my... Fuck. I mean, I have the money. I mean, we'll try to do a speech challenge.
Hello, traveler. Will you join? Meeting a kindly Oh, you're a captain. I envy you the company of Would you? I've never... Are you willing to... I'll work to make it up to you now. Let me think about it. Don't think I'm desperate or anything, but you do have a point.
Damn,
all right, I'll do it.
Good.
I can pay the rest of the fees out of pocket. Then we have an accord. I need to speak to someone at the speak.
Can you believe people used to think the nearby mountain was a face on the surface of Mars?
I still need underage. One of the more stealthy. But that does help in combat. You'd be surprised. My other character has a 100 in stealth. Outside of I think it's outside of fucking sprinting. You really can't. The enemy won't hear him.
If you're here to buy or sell, you might want to talk to Octai. I'm busy. And by sensitive, I'm guessing you mean something you don't want UC security sticking their noses into. I can probably help you with that. What have you got for me? Aurora, huh? Nice. A little too hot to...
If the Trade Authority is not interested, that says a great deal.
Oh yeah? Well, I got some bad news for you, love. This location doesn't buy shit like that when UC Security's sitting a stone's throw from the... Of course, if there's a finder's fee you're offering, I might, well, bend the... You know, it's funny. Suddenly, I do remember someone who might be able to unload that stuff for you.
Just demand the extra credits up front next time. These games are juvenile and tiresome.
There's a buddy of mine who runs with the Crimson Fleet. Goes by the name Adler Kemp. If he isn't passed out, you can find him killing the rest of his brain cells at the Broken Spear. Oh, and it's been a pleasure to...
Yes?
You know, I have a list forming, and you've made my list. I already don't like to treat it for it either. Pulling bullshit like this is even fucking worse. Where's the Broken Spear? That's not the one under me, right? Isn't that the 6th circle? I will never know because the game will not tell me. It's a button, not a fucking glitch.
I could use a break.
Oh,
unless you're here to serve me another drink, you can turn around and walk away. Hey, why don't you say that a little louder? I don't think every single UC guard in Sidonia heard you. Okay. Okay. If you've got a whole shipment of this stuff, you're going to need to move it fast. But you're going to have to do something for us first. Right down to business! And no small talk. I like it.
I see no good reason why we should have any extra dealings with the likes of you.
Lady, if you want me to move that shipment for your pal here, you're going to do whatever the hell I want. You got that? Now listen up, because I'm not going to repeat myself. I need you to deal with a miner who's racked up a bunch of debt. He probably spent it all on booze, not that I blame him. Either way, I want that money back. Perfect.
Alright.
His name's Carl Fielding. I think you'll find him wandering around the Deimos miners' quarters. Don't worry, you can't miss him. Just look for the most miserable-looking guy in the entire place.
You know, that name sounds very familiar, and I feel like I know what he's talking about. But let's see if I'm actually right about it.
Sidonia City Ordinance 5.82. Failure to comply with this ordinance will result in fine.
I haven't been down here. It's probably the person.
It's hard not to worry when your spouse is the one doing all the hard work down in the mines.
There's nothing like seeing old soul coming through the big community center's a good place. I came to do a little good old-fashioned soul searching. You'd think it'd be easy to find, given it's my soul. But nope. Turns out it's a lot harder than it looks. See ya.
Why, hello there. What can I help you with? Have you come to seek assistance from the House of Enlightenment? We're here to serve the Sidonia community in many ways. While we don't have a belief in a greater power, we have faith in humanity, that people will always strive to better the human race. As a community, we come together to help those in need. Food, shelter, basic amenities. We'll provide because that's what people
what
do
churches
for one
are
another.
supposed to do, huh?
We'll always be here if you need something, or just want to meet people. Actually, before you go, would you mind helping me out with something? I was debating with my dear friend Horace. He believes that faith in a higher power is what inspires more people to be good. I say that more people do good without any promise of divine reward or retribution. What do you think? Good point. Though I wonder if I had told you I would reward you for your time, would you have had the same response? You've inspired me to try a little scientific experiment with this theory.
So,
I'll have to ask more people, both with and without rewards offered, and see how they respond. Then I'll get back to Horace with the results.
Good research. I did something like that in high
Thank
school.
you.
And I've been in college, actually. So, we've met Horace, and he's gonna kill us.
Faith in God is what brought us to
Oh no,
this
it's this guy, never mind.
Greetings, my child. Is there any assistance the Sanctum
Who's the guy on
Universum
the
can
killer?
offer you?
Joy?
Very well. I would be happy to take the time to speak.
There are other beliefs in this universe. How can you be so certain yours is the one?
That is where faith comes in. God merely points us in the right direction, but
I
it
am
is
a
up to
strong
us to
believer
accept
that
it and
most
follow the path to Him.
I do think people can do good without God. It's just the problem is a
Then
lot
I
of
think
people.
you should do what's in your heart. But you should let the person know why. If you care about them, then you owe them that much.
While I must disagree, I won't try to change your mind. You are welcome to go alone in your spiritual journey and make your own discoveries. But if you ever find yourself lost and need some guidance, please know that I am always available should you be interested in a different
want to
path.
be or good secure yourselves in the afterlife.
We will always offer assistance. One is not
Let's
conditional
be
upon
real.
the other. We would never turn someone, and we will happily serve. Certainly. Take this, and may God be with you. We will always offer assistance to anyone who needs it, regardless if they choose to follow our faith. One is not conditional upon the other, and we will happily serve those of any level of need. Faith be with you.
The UC Exchange is a great place to buy your weapons.
Hi, welcome to Jane's, Sidonia's only 100% independent one-stop shop. I apologize if I'm a little distracted. I'm currently dealing with a little... You have no idea. Every time I feel like I'm getting ahead, something happens to knock me back down. But unless you're some sort of merc, I'm not sure you can help. See, I saved up to get a new ship and hire a pilot. He was supposed to help run deliveries and bring in all sorts of new goods, but he went missing. I can't find anyone willing to track him down. I'm worried something bad has happened.
I'll track him down.
Really? I mean, thank you. I know it's a lot of trouble, but it'll mean a lot
I need
to
the
me.
XP, woman.
I'll try to compensate you as best I can when you bring back Eric and my ship. It's a cargo runner called the Berry Mule. The last signal I got from him was out near Triton. It's a starting place, at least. And try to bring them both back in one piece.
Just smell that dusty air. This is right where I belong. Wish my family understood that. Not sure if I ever wanted to be a Marine per se. This is just where life took me. Growing up, All I ever wanted to do was leave New Atlantis and see the settled systems. Joining up with the Marines was the easiest way to do that. Best decision I've ever made. Goodbye.
Always nice to kick back in the broken clear
Something I can help you with? Adler Camp. Who the heck is that? What? Play what games? You're obviously confusing me with someone else. Look, I'm tired. It's been a long day in the mines. I just want to go home, wash off the dust, and relax.
He's playing dumb.
This has been fun, though. Whatever. Hey now. Take it easy there. Let me think about that person you mentioned. Adler, was it? Hmm? Oh, wait. You mean that Adler? Yeah.
Yeah, I knew.
Sorry. I thought you were talking about someone else. I told him I'd pay up next week when Deimos cuts our next profit share check. I'll even bring it to him personally. Hmm? Sound good? Yeah? Well, I mean, he doesn't really have a choice. Look, I haven't got a single credit to spare right now. Okay? You can't squeeze blood from a stone. You know? Right?
Clearly this man has never seen how hard I can squeeze.
Holy crap. Really?
Yeah,
you do that for me?
I'm undercover.
Wow. I don't even know
You don't
to
seem
say.
like a bad guy,
Thank
and that
you.
guy seems like a cunt.
For everything. And don't worry. I'll never borrow anything from Adler again. I promise.
Well, good.
Welcome to Sidonia. Stay out of my way.
Well, Brooklyn, that's where I disagree. People aren't good, naturally good or evil. They're both. People are very opportunistic. They do what they can get away with. That's why, unfortunately, you have to. When you have to set up rules, and then you have to follow through with the punishment.
Subterranean particle detonation imminent.
I'm not saying throw the book at them, but something does need to happen.
Find stable ground or remain seated in the event of unforeseen tremors.
You know, it's a cliche line that I learned from. It's a cliche line that I forgot where I got it from. I think the most recent one was Injustice 2. It's justice is blind, not heartless. You know, some people just need a little motivated to fucking change.
Well, would you look at that? I knew that bum was holding out on me. He going to be a problem anymore? Or did he get the message? Nice. Nice. You're kind of a natural at this. Leaning on deadbeats comes easy to you. I like that. You know, if you like this kind of work, I can get you more. A lot more. You think you can handle running with my, associates? I'm interested. Come on. You're not shopping for real estate here. I'm offering you a crack at some real money. So can you handle it or what? That's what I'm talking about. I like your style. All right. I'll call ahead and get a hold of Neva Mora. She's second to the big boss himself. Head out to Europa. You'll find her there. I suggest you listen to whatever she has to say. Oh, and I've taken care of that Aurora shipment for you too. Don't spend all that cash in one place.
Do your part to keep civilians
It is also advised to use only ship landing pads, as the deep-sea Marines are not responsible for hull damage caused by stray conditions.
You know, I'm working on what we got. I'm not gonna argue our justice system. We need to update some of the fucking laws, dude. Like, just most of the laws we don't need to update, like, especially if you do copyright.
Greetings, Captain.
I'm not gonna argue, like, people getting...
Find the interior.
It's ridiculous that people who are... I was watching a documentary, so like the Young Boy documentary from Trap Boy Ross, and it's amazing how there's people in jail still on fucking weed charges, which I don't, like, personally, I don't think you should really be in jail for it, man. That you, like, haven't like, some of these guys are out on parole and they have, like, attempted murder charges? That's ridiculous. Why are you getting these? You were accused of trying to kill somebody. Why are we giving you slaps on the wrist? Like, what's going on? That's ridiculous. I don't want those fuckers on the street. All these, like, gangbang rappers go to fucking jail, bro. You won't hear a peep out of me, bro. They're better for you.
Look who finally had the guts to show up. So,
I just got
big shot. I hear Adler thinks you're good enough to join our crew. You betting your life on that? Because the only way out of our organization is with a warhead up your grab drive. So, before I put you to work, let's get everything out in the open. I don't know if Adler mentioned it, and for his sake, I hope he hasn't. But you aren't about to sign up with any average pirate crew. You're signing up with the Crimson Fleet. That's if you get through this little task I have planned for you. There's a medical supply ship called the Ragana, jumping into Enceladus's orbit. On board that ship, you'll find a traitor named Austin Rake. I want him dead.
Okay.
It's done when Rake stops breathing. Head back here when you're finished. And don't keep me waiting for long.
This Neva Mora, her words are measured and carry weight. She is not to be trifled with.
I've been tracking Rick for months. He's making it tough, not gonna lie. He changes his location and identity so often, it's costing me a small fortune just to keep tabs. But you know what? It's worth every damn cred. He's made me look like a fool in front of Delgado, and I'm gonna have his head on a pike.
Name dropping the boss. That's not good. You shouldn't even mention the boss name.
Rick used to run with the fleet. Hell, I'm the one who vouched for him in the first place. Back then he had a different name and a different identity. He was a damn good earner.
Oh, no wonder you're gonna know about
a ton of creds. Everything was fine until he wanted out. So he ran. And nobody, I mean, nobody runs away from the fleet.
Okay. So the pirates are by Earth. That's interesting. I'm not saying, I don't know, maybe it's just me, but if I was
This is Dmitry Moldavsky, pilot of the Ragana. I do not understand. Please confirm your intentions. Oh God, I do not know.
It would be wise for you to take this offer. It shows more mercy than you know.
Well, normally I would say no, but frankly it will be safer
I'm not
for
gonna
us
kill the
that
kid.
way.
Well, I'm gonna attempt
Right.
not to.
You can dock. We will talk then.
Like, if the kid's smart enough to walk away, like I was saying earlier, have you? Trust me, I've known some former gang members who try to walk away.
It is good to be back
Some
in
of it
our own
ends
ship.
Terrible. So.
I am not sure what to make of you being here. If you wanted to kill us, you could have done that from your ship. If you wanted our cargo, we could have jettisoned it. I guess I should just stop talking and let you say your piece. That is true. Which means you don't want somebody to know what you are really up to. Now, do you mind telling us what this is all? You really do not know which one of us is Rake, do you? And you do not seem to care either, which makes me think you really want to save him. Okay, I have idea. We can strike his name from Manifest, make it so he was never on board. Then, when we dock, we will leave him on this ship and deliver him to another port.
Move him to.
That is fair. We do not want any part of the fleet. Is that all right with you, Austin?
Do I have a choice?
It does not appear you do. Well then, it is agreed. You go back to your ship and we will make sure Rake was never on ours. And in case any of your handlers get suspicious, here. We had an This should be proof you were not here to bargain.
Thank you for letting us
So you're the
go.
fleet's new dog, huh? Be careful around the fleet. They talk about...
We will make sure Rake... And I hope you do not take this the wrong way, but...
This unpleasantness aside, the people of New Homestead will be grateful for these supplies.
Oh, you're going to New Homestead. Fair enough. Okay, well... See, I'm not a monster. I know the kid did wrong. He still has to serve his time. You gotta do your time, bro. I'm sorry to tell you. You gotta do your time. It's not a clean job, but the job needs doing. Hurt. I'm gonna get real hurt. Niggas a snitch. If he snitches on me, I'm putting a bullet through him. Understand that.
Damn mercs just don't know how to take a hit. Hey, Rook, wanna help me with some targets?
Who the fuck are you guys? Get out of here, bro. You're fucking up everything. Lit up. Someone, they're fucking pirates. You never know.
Watch for corners or hiding spots. They know this ship better than we do. Yeah, I'm taking your advice, Brooklyn, because, you said the other ship was, dog shit. I can't go anywhere, though. Fuck. Well, that's tough. Where's the other... That's tough.
Hey, Captain.
What's up? My shit's direct too, but
help with the Cliptic. I had it under control, but it definitely went faster after you jumped into the fight. Now tell me about the Ragana. Give me some good news, then we can go celebrate. Huh. No kidding. That'll make Delgado happy, seeing as our hands are clean. I would have preferred if you hadn't left witnesses behind, but at least you got the job done. Anyway, you wanted into the Crimson Fleet? Well, you're in. Yep, it's that simple. Hope this business with Rakes taught you something. Because I'm about to stick my neck out and vouch for you. If you screw up, and I wind up looking like an asshole, I'm gonna send someone out.
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah? Last person who said that was Rake. So you've already dug yourself a hole about 6 feet deep. And now that you know the deal,
That's fair.
It's time to see what you signed up for. I'm gonna upload the coordinates for our headquarters in the Crick system. Spacers call it the key, the fleet calls it home. Head out there as soon as you can.
Joining the Crimson Fleet is hardly a cause for celebration. But you have your reasons. So for now, I will allow it.
Oh, thanks, wifey. Oh yeah, before I forget, that shit was fried anyway. I'm gonna do what I can to keep undercover. You'd be surprised. I've ironic enough, a couple months before the game, well, a couple weeks, I was watching the cops drop. They had some undercover shit, and like I remember watching a documentary about this, the Hell's Angels, and then the cop undercover, and this dude had to fucking execute somebody.
Be advised. You are entering United Colonies space. Please maintain course and prepare to be scanned.
Okay.
And we're done. Enjoy Sidonia.
Ah, dude, there's no fucking way. What the hell? We'll be back. I charged my mic apparently. I fucking charged this before I went to work earlier. Okay. I'll see you in a bit.